Baron, I'm freezing. When are we getting the heater out here?
A heater? We don't need one anymore.
Why?
Well, we've got a new sponsor, OnlyFlans. They do heated flannelette shirts.
Heated flannelette shirts?
Yeah, this is one here. It's unreal.
OnlyFlans. They're our new sponsor?
They're our new sponsor.
Then why aren't I wearing one?
Well, we didn't get you one.
As usual. Thanks.
But you can have one of these.
Oh, perfect.
That's pretty cool.
I suppose that's heated to keep me stubby warm, is it?
Well, actually, if it is, I might take it. So OnlyFlans are our new sponsor. Very, very excited to have them on board, Crent. If you go to scottno.com.au, that's Scott No reason not to go there now because you're going to get a 20% discount with our code Baron20. That's scottno.com.au. Go and get your OnlyFlans. It's getting friggin' cold out here in Tasmania. So this is going to be a great addition to my life.
And the pod in general.
Absolutely.
Especially if I get one.
We'll see how we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, strap on your boots. It's time for Crent's Crappy Sports Section.
Righto, and welcome back to Crent's Crappy Sports Section. I was just having a laugh at you, Crent, because your jacket's ripped.
It's fucked, isn't it?
You should get one of these.
I forgot it. If only. I'm thinking about buying one now, actually, just to fucking piss you off. Yeah, no, it's fucked, isn't it? I forgot about it. I put it on before because it was cold and went, oh, that's why it's sitting on top of the
But
fire
that
cabinet.
wouldn't be keeping you very warm, though, would it?
Well,
is that inner bit that's inside the jacket
Still,
as well?
that's part of the jacket.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
yeah. I'm warmer than I would be if I was sitting here in a fucking singlet, I can assure you. But
righto. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
No, it's great though, isn't it? I ripped on a door about 3
Excellent.
months ago and
Yep.
forgot all about it.
Do you know, I've got a lot of clothes that I've just walked past something and it's just caught my shoulder and it's a big tear and it's like, yeah, I like this T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's
It'd be
fun.
like, seen before Channing Tatum, apparently he went for a large part of his life because he was so rich. If he got something dirty, he'd just buy another one.
Oh.
He just couldn't be fuck washing anything.
Wouldn't that be nice?
It'd be nice to have that. I still don't reckon I would waste money like that though. And if I
No,
had it.
I don't think so.
I don't reckon I could bring myself
I
to-
would have done, but Channing was probably young when he was doing that.
Yeah, well, that's young and dumb. Yeah.
But knowing the value of $1 now.
That's right,
I
yeah.
wouldn't
You did
probably
once.
do
What was your record? $700 in a night or something?
Oh, no, I did a 15.
In Burnie?
Yeah, I did a 1,500 in Burnie one night.
How do you do that?
Oh, I bought a lot of other people drinks, didn't I, Crent?
Well, obviously, yeah. No, for sure. Anyway,
I was a moron.
yeah, generous.
I wouldn't do that now.
No.
Too generous, yeah.
Yeah, too generous. Because a lot of people, they're not swinging back the other way.
Tell you what, I haven't seen that return.
No. You
That
shouldn't have to buy a
wasn't a great investment on my part.
drink. What you could do with that money now. I just think, fucking hell, $1,500 now, what I could do with it. Jesus
Yeah, I'd
Christ.
probably buy a couple of these.
I'd buy 10 of them.
Yeah.
And just keep buying them in bigger size. I just want one of them Russian,
One on
of them
top of
Russian
each other.
dolls.
Yeah.
Perfect. No, it's just quickly in sport. The Mighty Saints are back, is it fair to say? Flag Kilda? Or
We are back, mate. That was a pretty big win. Up in Darwin. We never win in Darwin.
No,
We played up there a couple of times.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Alice Springs, wasn't it?
Yeah, Alice.
Sorry. Pardon. But still, we don't usually win up in the NT. We've
No.
lost a couple of games up there. It was very good to get a win. I've started looking for flights again in
Yeah,
September.
you're back on.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you know who else don't usually win up there? Melbourne. I don't know why they continue to play.
Why do they keep going up there?
We beat them by 90 fucking points up there last year. They didn't fire a shot.
Did you watch any of the game, Crent?
You watched it at my house, Nathan.
Oh, we did. Yeah, was that your? We did too. Sorry. Yeah.
We had a beverage and watched the football.
I didn't have a beverage.
I had
did
about
not.
7.
I actually had to work that evening.
Yeah, I had plenty. But I was a bit starry-eyed when you left. I thought, fucking hell,
Were
if
you?
you win. Yeah,
I tell you, I could have actually sat down there and tucked in too. I get a bit excited when the Saints win.
yeah mate,
Yeah,
me too, because
yeah.
when it's fucking like a solar eclipse every 4 fucking years or whatever, or 70 years, of course it's a special moment.
It was actually quite devastating that I had to go to work. But
Yeah.
we will actually have to have a session soon.
Yeah, no, it's been a while. I don't have many these days, mate, to be honest.
No.
But, yeah.
Well, I've recently come into a weekend off.
This weekend?
Yeah.
Have you really?
Well, I've had to call and sick me calf.
Fuck that. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I can't because I'm on the cement, which means I've got to walk. I've got to swap ends. So
Yeah, okay.
I drive one way, unload, and then I've got to swap ends and drive back up to Routen. I can't walk length of a terrain, mate.
Can't get one of them little scooter things that you tuck your leg on, like put your knee on and just glide
On ballast.
Yeah, you'd be right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
Get one of the chains on it then.
I don't know what the investment on one of those would be, but I certainly don't have the money to do it.
I'm certainly not prepared to do
No,
it just to go to
I
work.
think I'll just take the weekend off and get
Oh,
pissed.
so you're literally going to be laying on the couch with your ice
Well, I
pack
won't be laying on the couch. I'll be able to do some things, but like I can't go climb up the ladder and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, shit.
The calves do take you out a bit.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
and
very
because
serious.
and the other thing is because I sit down for so long,
Yeah.
it stiffens.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
can
I
see
mean?
that.
Like you've actually got to move. You got to keep a little bit of blood going through it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Very serious.
Yeah.
Very serious. But anyway, yes.
But that's not sport, is it?
No. And the Saints were just celebrating St Kilda are
What
right
a
back in the
team.
hunt for the top 4.
But we are very, very happy this week, Crent. I think you are as well, that our teams actually have a bye this
Oh,
week. So
yeah.
neither of us are going to be upset.
And again, because we've run 3 in a row.
Yeah.
So I just fucking know.
Yeah. So winning coming into a bye is great. Is it not?
It
because you get 2 weeks of happiness because you're only as good as your last game.
Yeah.
Masai Wang and Ian Miller have played a blinder.
Yeah.
On the way. Well, not a blinder, but he
Your
played
mate?
pretty well. No, because he got hurt. He just got hurt.
Did he?
Yeah, he got a head-high bump at one stage. He had to come off and get
Yeah,
have
okay.
a
And HIA. Yeah.
Yeah, HIA. But, no, it was no. They played really well, and well, they played okay.
I'm so nervous for our next game after winning 3 in a row. Because
Yeah.
everyone's saying, oh, they're finally playing like they should, and they've had 2 good wins. Guess who we play first game back?
Oh, it's one. Is it? I think I tipped against you.
North Melbourne.
Oh no, I've tipped you.
At home.
No, you don't play North Melbourne, do you?
Not this
Oh,
week.
this
We've got
week.
the
No,
bye.
sorry.
That's
It's
what I'm
this
saying.
week
Our
I've
next
tipped
game
for,
we play
sorry.
North Melbourne home.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
3 good wins. Off a bye, North Melbourne home will definitely fucking lose.
Yeah, of
They're
course.
just the stage is set for an all-time fucking calamity. I can't wait for this. But
Yeah.
if they can bank that one and the next couple at home, I'll start to believe again.
Yeah.
So that'll-
Are you happy with just home wins at the minute? Like it's a tough travel.
No, that's what I'm saying. We've won 2. We beat Giants in Sydney and we beat Gold Coast on the Gold Coast the last couple of weeks. So we've
So you're
started
happy
to
for a
find
few
bit of
home
form.
game wins now.
I don't give a fuck where they are. I just want them to keep winning. But I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
our next 3 games are at home.
Yeah, okay.
So they should
Yeah.
bank them and then
Yeah.
but they'll probably fucking lose all of them.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
see
yeah.
how they go.
How was the Adelaide game?
Adelaide and Sydney.
That Sydney supporters started cheering their points.
Yeah, I was laughing at that the last score. Chavwater kicked a point. The fucking Bronx cheers went up, and I thought, oh, how the mighty have fallen.
That is bad.
How the mighty have
Because
fallen.
they were touted as a top 4 team this year.
Well, they've played in 2
Sydney.
grand finals in 3 years. Haven't
Yeah.
got over. Got fucking smacked in both.
Yeah, I know, but like you still think, well, they can still win games.
They are severely. They've got some pretty serious injuries. Their forward lines are rabble. Their 2 key forwards are not playing. They're not
Well, neither are
outstanding
ours.
key forwards to start with.
Neither are St Kilda's.
Who King and
Well,
he plays for Collingwood. Tim
Yeah,
Membry.
yeah, Tim Membry, that's
why
right.
he's not playing. Yeah, Membry out. Doesn't play anymore.
but I meant neither is ours as our one.
Yeah,
Apparently, star forward.
yeah.
I'd sooner see the back of him personally.
I think he'll start to repay the faith in the next 2 years.
I hope
if
so.
He
The
can
thing
get on the
is,
fucking park.
When he's on, there's not a player in the AFL that can beat him at that position.
Yeah.
I think when he's on, but when he's off, he's one of the worst we've ever had. It's so bad. Like Fraser Garrick was an absolute jet.
Yeah,
Not many players come out and got donuts like he did. And I've seen Fraser Garrick with donuts
really?
in his stats. Yeah, zeros all across the board.
That
Max
must have been
King.
early in his career.
Yeah,
was it?
no,
'Cause
it was at St Kilda. So,
really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I can't.
Max King is very similar.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, moving on. So staying on football for a while. So the Western Bulldogs, who have become a bit of a, you wouldn't call them a powerhouse of the comp in the last 10 years, but they have become a perennial round the mark, pretty good team.
Yeah,
the
going in
Dogs.
favourites against Brisbane this week.
Is that game in Bendigo, Ballarat or anything? Or
I don't
assume
know.
it's at probably Telstra Dome.
It's a home game for the Western Bulldogs.
So it's either
Let
at
me
the
just check.
Dome or it's a regional.
Let me just
round.
check that because I might have got the teams wrong. Then I'm sure it's them going in against Brisbane. And
No, they play Hawthorn tonight. The Dogs.
Oh, sorry, no, it's not that. Then who's playing against Brisbane this week? Then okay, no one's playing against Brisbane. What looks of it?
Yeah, someone is. It's only six.
Oh, Adelaide. Adelaide are going against Brisbane.
Adelaide are flying.
They are.
It's in Adelaide. And Brisbane aren't. They're going okay, Brisbane. They're not really pumping on all cylinders. Only beat Essendon by 10 points.
Sorry. At the Western Bulldogs, they are going in favourites against Hawthorn. I'm
They
not happy
probably
with
should.
that.
Hawthorn haven't won a game
It's
since
at
fucking
Marvel
April.
Stadium.
Yeah, Dogs home ground.
Hawthorn are 6th now. They were 3rd for a long
They've
time.
lost their last 3 games.
Have
and I
they?
think 5 of their last 7 or something. So
Right,
it's-
maybe
yeah.
I might change that tip.
Yeah.
then.
Oh, look, that game could go either way for
be
sure.
too late by the
But
time I
I
finish
think I think the Dogs will get it done. That's just my view. But anyway, so they're coming into a trade period this year. They've been linked to a number of stars. Zach Butters, Matt Rao, and Jamara Ugle-Hagan might be going the other way
Sydney wants to go to a hill.
because he's a fucking peanut. For the most just main reason.
Okay.
But Sydney are interested. He wants to go to Sydney by all reports. He wants
Yeah, I
to
don't
live
know
in
why he'd want to
Sydney,
go there.
I
There's
think he wants to live in Sydney. He likes the Sydney nightlife.
Okay. Yeah, right.
if you know what I mean. Got a bit of cold, sorry.
Yeah. Sugar,
So,
what do they got? Yeah.
Bolivian booger sugar, as Sam
Yeah,
David calls it. Yeah. But the Dogs got plenty of cap space, so they're starting to wonder if they could bring in Zach Butters and Matt Rao. If you bring in Zach Butters and Matt Rao into a midfield that has Ed Richards, allows Bont to play forward a bit more, and a returning Sam Darcy, they're going to be fucking tough to beat for some years.
I think Sam Darcy is number one picked in the AFL.
He's a star. Yeah, 100%.
If you were picking,
building a team,
he's number one. And a team that actually plays.
Yeah.
I don't want to go on the All-Australian team. Isn't always the best team.
Nah,
it's on stats. That is, but
that's right.
Sam Darcy at the moment for me would be one of the first picked in my dream team if I could.
100%.
Yeah.
Miles away.
I don't even have him.
Key forwards like him are so rare. You just got to have him. So, but yeah, because the Dogs were also budgeting for Bailey Smith to stay. So there's probably 900,000 there that they had aside. Yeah. So
hasn't he fucking hit the accelerator this year?
He has. Yeah, I'm not a prude, but I think he's carried on a bit. I think he's been a bit of a smart ass at times.
But I'm talking. No, I'm
purely on-field performance.
Look, honestly, I'm purely on-field performance.
Yeah, no, he's going well.
This is sport.
Yeah. He's going well. He's a good player. He's top 5 in the league at the moment, probably, but can butcher it a little bit.
Yeah, like I think he had a lot of turnovers.
Not an elite disposer.
He's low 50%ers. I think.
He can.
His efficiency rate.
He can butcher, but when you're getting it 40 fucking times and kicking a couple of goals, I suppose you probably
true.
Yeah, you're going a long way to curing that. But yeah, no, he's. I still don't reckon he's in the Nick Dacos, Bontempelli, and those categories.
Oh no, But I just remember someone at the start of the year said, "Oh, now we finally see how bad Bailey Smith is," and I thought. Had 32.
I don't think there's ever.
I think he had 32 round one.
I don't think there was ever any. Like coming off a knee, always tough, but everyone's pretty. Yeah, he's been a great player.
Yeah, ball getter.
He's only young.
That's what he is, ball getter. So
yeah, 5 or 6 years in the comp. So yeah, no, he'll be fine. The Devils face potential extinction, Nath, as Tassie election to delay stadium with existing AFL venues not fit.
This bothers me. It bothers me. It's just why? Just let me have something. Let us have something. Just give us something.
So
there is nothing, not one thing to do down here.
We need that. Brendan Gale says the no stadium, no team condition for Tasmania's AFL entry remains crucial, stressing Hobart and Launceston's major venues are still not fit to underpin a team in the big league on a sustainable basis. What irritates me is when people keep saying, the AFL, they're bullying us and they're doing this and this mandate. No, they're not. They're saying, if you want to be in our competition, build a stadium. If you don't, and we'll go and give it to someone else.
That's right, exactly.
Like, they are well within their fucking rights to
do
say,
whatever they fucking want.
This is the stipulation for you to be in our competition.
Yeah.
If you do not, you don't get in.
Yeah.
It's their comp.
So stop complaining about it and just get on with it and go, yep, let's fucking have this.
Exactly.
Let's actually have something for our state that we can be proud of.
Something new and shiny
Something
that can
new.
create revenue.
Revenue.
Will bring revenue into the state.
Avenue for children or for young players into AFL.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep. Crent, we all know that there's a rip in it, mate. You don't need to keep hiding.
I keep tucking. It just feels more comfortable when I tuck it down. It just feels awkward seeing your jacket just sit there like that.
You know it feels more comfortable? No OnlyFans jacket. It does. Like, it really does. They're really good. I'm really happy with them.
Shameless plug, but it would be nice to have one.
I'm very, very happy that I've got this on board, these guys.
Good on you.
They got a cool logo too.
So, as we mentioned earlier in the previous pod, the Tasmanian Parliament officially passed a no confidence motion in Premier Jeremy Rockcliffe today, which is almost certain to force the state into a snap election. Only went to the polls about 12 months ago, so we're going again. So, flying in the face of Labor's "we're wasting money" fucking motto at the moment, we're going to have another election that will probably return Rockcliffe to power. I hope and I believe. Fingers crossed.
Now, I don't remember what the results of the last election were. Obviously,
not comprehensive. So there's no majority government rule at the moment.
Right. So we need to just do that.
People only have 14 seats. So, yeah. I think 18 would give you a majority. So, yeah.
We just need to get the stadium across the line, the team across the line, and then you just can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care about the rest of it.
That's exactly right. Just fuck off all these naysays and all the peanuts. So, yeah, it looks likely to happen. Hopefully enough people hear this.
Like this podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, here
like
we go.
more than 7.
Jeez, I'll tell you what. Most of them are interstate.
Or out of the country. But you got a guy like Dean Winter, is the leader of the opposition party in Tasmania at the moment. I just think he's just carried on like an absolute fuckwit this week. He's made the most of the ridiculous hysteria around the stadium in Rockcliffe, even though the no confidence motion isn't because of the stadium. But in his right, he's saying we back the stadium, but he is riding the coattails of everyone, of the naysayers of that.
Yes.
To fucking do this. And if he claims he's not, he's a dead set liar.
Yeah.
So I just think he's used that to push his own cart.
That's right.
I really do. And it's fucking frustrating. So this is going to push the stadium to vote months out again. We'll have to have an election. It's going to push this back. It's like years and years. Like we're already they're saying, earliest case now is probably 2030. By the time they get approvals and all the shit in place to get it cranking, it's just so frustrating.
Yeah, it is, and it's almost like just a laughing stock.
Yeah, we are.
Good old Tassie, always a laughing stock.
Everywhere else, Perth gets a new stadium. The people in WA can't wait for the new stadium, and it's changed the fucking whole landscape of the state. They had fucking a WWE event 12 months ago. Elimination.
Yeah.
60, 70 fucking 80,000 people or something.
How good
it was
that?
Ridiculous.
Yep.
Adelaide, same thing. Excited. The people of Geelong couldn't wait for their stadium renovated. Holds 40,000 people now.
Yeah.
They've got something of their own.
That they can say,
Come to
this is
Tassie,
ours.
give us an option. Oh, no, you can't do that.
Redevelop Aurora Stadium.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
And then just get the
team can't be in Launceston.
get the draftees to live in fucking Rochalee. They'll love it there. Yeah.
Stop
Great
pushing it. It's not
environment.
going to Launceston. Launceston's a fucking cold hole. It's the arsehole under there of fucking Tasmania. That's a piece of shit. All right? I've lived there for 5 years, and this OnlyFans jacket wouldn't have kept me warm there. That's how fucking cold it is, mate. I used to sleep in a hoodie and fucking beanie. You cannot have AFL level players living in those conditions.
It is fucking cold in
All right?
Launceston.
So they're going to Hobart. That's where the game is. We understand that. Like, yep,
It's
okay.
the capital.
We're up the northwest coast, Crent. We're a long way from it. It's the capital. That's where the team should be. I still think it should be called Hobart, not Tasmania. But
I think it should.
I've been beaten out in the vote on that.
I said that to Blake today. I said, well, the reason for that is the same reason we don't have the Esperance Dockers or the fucking Byron Bay Swans. Put it in the fucking capital where people are. That's why
right,
you do
exactly.
it.
Yes.
The population base is there. Just put it there. So.
Yes. Put it there. Christ's sake.
NBA Finals kick off tomorrow night. Pacers
Right.
and the Thunder going at it. So the Thunder will go in red hot favourites, but the Pacers have gathered some serious momentum through this playoff run, led by possibly the most arrogant athlete on the planet, or we've ever seen in Tyrese Halliburton.
I've never heard of him.
Brings some serious swagger and self-belief to the stage, which you fucking need to be successful, Nathan.
I don't mind a little bit of self-belief.
Don't mind
There's
a
a
little
way of portraying it and saying it. Don't get me wrong.
I didn't like a few weeks ago. The Knicks were up 7 or 8 with like 30 seconds, and Pacers come back and pipped them.
Yeah, okay.
And he actually gave them the choke. Like, I thought, nah,
I don't know about that one.
No, but again,
That's kicking a team when they're down. I'm not keen on that.
the Americans sort of embrace those personalities. If that was in Australia, he would be panned. But you know what? The culture's different. You know what I mean? Like over there, they'd say, "Oh, the boss Halliburton, he's got it done, and he fucking rubs in the Knicks." But we sort of can't. Which I don't. I don't love that behaviour.
I think we spoke about this on Sunday when we were there. The taunting rules.
Yeah.
So there obviously isn't one. There obviously one in basketball, but NFL. You did something like that's a penalty against.
Yeah.
Straight away. AFL needs to bring that in.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've seen a free kick go against a player, and then that same player that just got the free kick push the player in the back or push him into the ground.
Yeah.
Mate, can't happen.
Don't do it. Yeah,
Fuck
that's
off.
exactly right.
Just move, go and have your kick.
To borrow from your man Ross Lyon, Nathan, he always used to say, "You beat your opposition, you don't humiliate them."
That's right.
You remain classy while you can.
Yeah,
And I think that's
stay
a good
classy.
thing.
Yeah.
100%. So I think the Thunder will get it done in 5, probably 6 games. Time will tell. The Pacers are obviously in it with their form and their belief and their momentum. But now I know NBA isn't for everyone, but I googled a few things today because it does interest me, that league. I just find it phenomenal. So anyway, in the 23-24 season, that was the latest I could find. The most recent completed season. NBA total revenue was $11.34 billion US dollars.
Really?
Revenue. It is big fucking business, isn't it?
Well, I suppose you see people over here with NBA jumper on or NBA.
Oh yeah, it's
single
world.
on,
That's the thing. It's world.
That's all sales, isn't it?
Bit like you, Nave. It's international.
International,
It's not just,
But it's not just ticket sales. It's
it's advertising. It's all that shit. Yeah, it's naming rights. It's fucking. Yeah. Actually, that reminds me. They were saying one day Shane Warne and Wayne Carey went toe to toe, like not serious, jokingly, at this event. The Triple M boys talk about it. They said and it sort of got to be a bit of a pissing contest about who was more famous, and because everyone wanted to talk to them both, who was more famous, and they said Shane Warne pretty much ended the argument. He just looked Carey up and down and said, "You see, Duck, you're national.
Yeah.
I'm international."
Yeah.
What a way to sign off.
That is. Yep.
There's no coming back from that.
That is the right way to show a little bit of arrogance, like a little bit of self-belief. That's how you show self-belief.
Just enough. Well, to say I'm still the big dog.
Yeah, you're big national, mate. But you're big amongst. You should have said you're big amongst North Melbourne supporters and AFL fans.
All 15 of them.
But I'm big amongst Australians and yeah.
Oh, we get into a pub in London and everyone knows me.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. They wrote songs about me in England.
One of my best friends is Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
I dated Elizabeth Hurley. It's a fucking hell of a story in it, the Warney story.
He's got a great resume.
It's thick.
Very good on the text message.
Good on the
Shane.
thumbs. Yeah, good on the thumbs.
And King of Spin, mate.
Ooh,
Absolute King of Spin.
Phenomenal.
And
Phenomenal.
wish he was still here.
And also just on the finance, so in the past 20 years alone, which isn't a long time, because you used to think 20 years, you think, 80s. 20 years is only 2005.
Yeah.
So, which always throws me. The average franchise value of NBA teams has gone from $265 million US dollars to $4.42 billion US dollars.
Wow. That's the worth.
The worth of a team.
Because they own the teams over. There's someone that owns it.
It's all privatised. Yeah, they'll have ownership. So, which is a different model to here, but it probably would advantage the AFL if they
I'll
went
tell
to
you
a
what.
private
There's a
model.
lot of in American sports, especially in the school ages. There's a lot Australia could take from something like
Oh
that.
shit, yeah.
Have some college competitions
from their model
because no one goes to local football anymore.
No, it's died, hasn't it?
Nothing.
Yeah.
But I still think the AFL should be doing more to push local football. For instance, no Saturday afternoon games. There's just no Saturday afternoon games in the AFL. Simple as that.
Start at what, 4:40?
5:30, 6. Let's have a 6 game.
Let's start at 4:40 and that leads in perfect to like the 7:30 for the next one. So I reckon
Possibly, yeah. Or you can have an 8 o'clock game on Saturday night. Doesn't really matter.
It's true.
You've got to give the time. People, they want to watch football. Right. The only thing you can do Saturday afternoon, if you want to watch football, is go to a local game.
Yeah.
There's nothing else on TV.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. No, it wouldn't be a bad thing. Yeah, 100%.
American football, in America, right? So you've got one night on Thursday.
Yep.
One game on Thursday night. There's no games on Friday, no games on Saturday. Most games on Sunday, and then one game on Monday night. So Friday and Saturday are for college football. That's why it's so fucking big over there.
Yeah, okay, because it's actually fuck all.
And it's televised.
Yeah,
as well.
It's all, 100%.
Yeah, that's why it's so big, because there's nothing else to watch. So they go to that. They knock off school Friday night, go and watch the game.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, man, it's massive.
That's good, though. Yeah, it's a good thing. Virat Kohli and the Royal Challengers Bengaluru won the IPL title for the first time after beating Punjab in the 2025 final on Tuesday. Punjab, of course, coached by Ricky Ponting. For nearly 2 decades, 18 seasons, Virat Kohli has carried the weight of Royal Challengers expectations on his shoulders, but he was left reduced to tears as the 36-year-old won his maiden IPL title after an 18-season wait.
So you can fuck off now.
He's retired from Test cricket, but he'll still be there. Mate, fucking Dhoni still plays IPL.
Oh, really?
He would be fucking 40.
He'd be 75,
and he would be mid-40s, wouldn't he?
Dhoni be older than me.
Finished a lot. Oh, fuck, he'd be close.
He'd be
42
older
or 3
than me,
weeks. That is phenomenal to still play at a professional level like that. But
I mean, it's not physically demanding.
No, but just to see the ball and like just stay sharp enough. No, I mean batting and he's a keeper, so
that's probably what his advantage is, Crent.
Possibly, he stays, quite possible. But the last over was bowled by our very own Josh Hazlewood, and the victory was sealed after the first two. He bowled 2 dot balls to start the over. Very Josh Hazlewood like in a fucking 2020 final. So, as the broadcaster's camera panned, it caught a teary-eyed Kohli covering his mouth with cupped hands in disbelief. They sealed a 6-run victory. Kohli hunched over the turf and punched into light before being mobbed by teammates. I've given this team my youth, my prime, and my experience, and I've tried to win this every season. To finally have this moment come true, it's an unbelievable feeling. I never thought this day would come. I was overcome with emotions as soon as the last ball was bowled.
Has he stayed at the same team for the whole time?
Yeah, 18 seasons with the Royal Challengers.
That's pretty
so credit to him.
Fair enough. I'll give him that.
Credit to him.
I'll give him that. That's all I'm giving him.
I love loyalty. I love blokes that stick around and get the reward at the end. So
I'm all for money.
Yeah, I know. I'm a prize fighter, dummy. Cost that far for money. And just on the so touch on the finance side of it again. The NBA, the IPL, in this season generated $818 million in ad revenue alone.
That what IPL?
Yeah, $818 million.
It's only an 8-week season, isn't it?
Something like that. Yeah, 8-9 weeks. It's phenomenal, isn't it? $818 million. Some of the figures get thrown around now with just
there's a billion of them.
Money. Yeah, that's right.
There's a billion of them.
That's a shit ton.
Yeah,
there's 25 million of us.
Yeah,
so it's but some of the figures that get thrown around, you just think, fuck, where's this money come from? Like, it is ridiculous, isn't it?
It's not coming from my pocket, I can tell you that.
No, I'm not. I won't be financing any teams in the near future, I can assure you.
Apparently there's a site and you can follow Elon Musk's net worth.
Well, as it goes up and down.
Yeah. Okay. It's something like 30 billion or something like that. Or 300 billion, maybe. I don't know.
It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a site there, and you can go down and you can pick things that you can buy, and if you bought that, that's how much you'd have left. Yeah, it's like
Really?
I saw it on the internet on social media the other day. A guy was doing it, and he's going through and he's like, he bought 40 jets. Not a piss in the ocean.
Still did.
Nah, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, yeah.
Oh, so if you were spending that money, so
It's it's a simulation thing. You go, yeah.
I'd like a military tank.
Yeah, maybe we'll try and get that app up.
Yeah, fucking oath. I'll have a look at that. Yeah, well and truly. And our man Aussie Oscar Piastri.
Yep.
Is leading the F1 Drivers' Championships
Again.
and won the Spanish Grand Prix on the weekend.
What a legend.
In front of his McLaren teammate Lando Norris.
Get on the Aussies!
Get on the Aussie. So, Mark Webber come agonisingly close 15 odd years ago.
Yep. This time we're going to get over the line.
Let's make sure Oscar gets over. Oscar's got a lot more time on his side. He's only young. So, but no time like the present, Nath.
Yep. Jacko from Taz Petroleum will love this bit.
Oh, yeah.
The motorsport.
He loves the motorsport. I've been saving it for him.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he'd be a big fan of
Probably
Oscar.
doesn't even listen anymore.
Nah.
No.
I can't say it. I keep saying Oscar.
It's Oscar, isn't it?
Aussie Oscar. That's what
Aussie
I was
Oscar.
trying to get at. Aussie Oscar.
Okay.
I kept fucking it up. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
But that's it from me, Nath.
Excellent.
I'm too
Well done.
fucking cold. I need a jacket.
Well, you've done right, because you noticed last episode, right? All the people that are watching the episode, that Crent went missing at 29 minutes and 59 seconds because I bought a new camera the other day and it only films for 29 minutes and 59 seconds. So fuck you, Canon, for fucking releasing a camera that only shoots for 29 minutes and 59 minutes, whatever.
You should have said to the
Fuck
staffer
off.
there that that's what you needed, one to last a bit.
Well, I did. I did say that.
I know.
We went through this.
I
Crent.
know.
Yes. So there'll be a camera being returned to Harvey Norman B tomorrow.
Through the fucking window
I'll be
at a
very
rate
nice
of
about
knots.
it. I will be very nice about it. Righto, that's the end of the episode. So, righto, thanks for listening to Crent's crappy sports section. I think that was episode 66, clickety-click, 66,
Wow.
I think.
We're on fire.
Go and watch episodes at YouTube, please. Full episodes on YouTube. You can go and follow us on our TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the places to go and follow us. Our TikTok's growing, Crent.
Is it?
Growing. We're over 7,000 followers on TikTok now.
70,000? Good job.
No, just 7.
Yeah, no, we'll go with 7.
Yeah. Righto. Love you all. Goodbye.